Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of the second season of Kakegurui. Okay, if I lack enthusiasm in this intro, it's because I've had to redo this intro a few times because of stupid mess-ups, but I'll try to repeat myself again. Okay, so I have seen the first season. It was obviously something that I enjoyed a lot, and I'm excited to watch the second season. I am a little bit late on reacting to this because this is an example of a show where you have to rely on fan subs if you want to watch it along with everyone else. And when it comes to fan subs, quality control is a bit of a tricky thing, so I want to wait for a good group to pick it up. But it doesn't quite seem to be happening, and episode 2 is already out, so I can't really wait much longer. So I just kind of went with whatever seemed to be the best, or at least decent, so hopefully it is. I guess I'll find out soon enough. So yeah, the way I do things is I don't show the full anime footage, copyright reasons. I show you enough for you to follow along or sync up the show to me, you know. So anyway, let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. But I was not gonna do that full intro again, so I just got through it. But yeah, looks like we're starting off with a game. Jibami Yumiko. And a guillotine. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Ooh, I like it so far. That is some dark game right there. Okay. So it's a game of chicken, essentially. There you go. So basically, who pulls out first? Sounds exciting. I wonder how we got here. Will she? I mean, I wouldn't pass up on a game of sticking fingers in holes. It's a game I prefer to watch, you know, and female anime characters play together, but... And she's already adorable in the opening. That's very promising. In general, it's a pretty cool opening so far. Very cool. Like we're going deeper and deeper. Oh. Oh. Looking good, Yumiko. Very just covered in delicious sweat. Obviously having a bit of a card theme. Uh, man, this is... a very stylish opening. I love the animation on Yumiko. Yeah, that was definitely a unique opening. I guess we'll see how we get to the finger guillotine. Nope, it's by your gambling skill. Yes, how good are you at gambling? That's all that matters. Yeah, there's one person alright. With the great poses. That's great poses. Yeah, her fingers specifically. And you kind of need those for a lot of gambling, so they're important. Oh, so we're already back here. Okay. What are we looking at, you chickens? We're not gonna pull out. I don't think that's it. I'm glad Midari is here. He is one of the funner characters. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, you're either a chicken or you're not. I wouldn't want to play as with a masochist like her, though. Ow. Careful. Watch out for that edge. Yeah, it's incredible. Let's go have fun. Notice me, senpai. Everything's being ignored. Have you watched the show before? One of these girls, like, holds a gun to her head sometimes. Well, it is. Still gambling. Close enough. Phrasing. Yes. He makes a fair point. Already being more mean to poor Ryota. What is that outfit you're wearing? You know. I kind of forgot about the crazy faces in the show. Okay. Yeah, we wouldn't peek. Well, sometimes peeking can be fun in the right context. It's kind of cute. But yeah, they did have kind of a... Yes? Well, that's just life for you. No big deal. I already had people getting fingernails torn off in this show, so... What's the finger, really? That would have been a great chance for a penny shot. I feel like it's wasted potential. Yeah. Better make sure there's no funny business going on. It's okay, we can put it back on. That'll be great. It's nice to know Ryota hasn't changed. The wet blanket he is. All the girls have stuck their fingers in the hole. But yeah, as usual, Ryota, the one that's not involved, is the most scared and worried and anxious. Good point. We got fingers being stuck in holes with these girls and scissoring. This is a very promising second season. Whew. Still does not like her. Still kind of curious how we got to this point to begin with. But which one? It's the first string, it's like, calm down. No, they're gonna stick their fingers in. They're gonna keep their fingers inside. And now Jivami's up for the scissoring. See how she does. uh, indeed. Okay. It is really nerve-wracking, though. Well, the odds are low. uh... Yeah, Midari. The subs are wrong there. Risking a finger. This woman took out her own eye. Oh god. Yeah, you really should just... Yumeko should just let you climax, really. Okay, her turn with the scissors. He's like, cuts half of them. Somebody's getting impatient. You would enjoy this, wouldn't you? I'm glad to be like watching. I don't want to be a part of it. I do hope somebody loses a finger though. Well, one of them's not bluffing at least. But probably both of them are not bluffing. Well, that's disappointing. That's kind of lame. What I hope happened is that she fixed it and actually will chop off a finger, and you don't know that, so you leave your finger there too long and it gets cut off. That's what I'm hoping happens. Oh, I really hope that's what happens. Man, we're getting closer. Feel my heart start to beat a little bit faster. Well, of course. Midari looks surprisingly shocked there. I mean, there's always a need for torture, yeah. I'm sure that would be quite a fun thing to watch. Oh wow, Yumiko, you do take things in stride. Huh. Yumiko figured it out. Okay, so she did do it. She did do it. Okay, that's good. I was kind of hoping that new girl wouldn't know that, but I can work with this. We are not friends. Maybe sticking our fingers in holes together, but we are not friends. There's a distinction. Yeah, you just got the rug pulled out from under you, didn't you? And now you're now have a reason to be afraid. Okay. Yeah. For like half a second, I thought that was really happening, but I realized pretty quickly it was just her imagination. But yeah, it's a it's a whole other game for this girl. Now we have a truly terrified person a part of it. Oh wow, that was a good mouth shot. Title drop. Oh god, that must be terrifying. Not too easy anymore, is it? You don't want to pass out. Trust me, you don't want to pass out and have the game continue without you. You will lose in a bad way. Okay. I really forget how insane the people in this show were. Life doesn't always go how you think. Keep your finger in there. You pull out, you lose. It would. I know, right? Get wrecked. Uh, I'm really enjoying this first episode. Oh man. My inner sadist is really enjoying this scene. Oh god, she's gonna break. That's the whole point of the game. I'm sorry to tell you. Uh, I love this show. Come on. Got another string. Gotta do it. Uh, it's your turn. You came to the school. Oh, Aryami, don't be a baby. It was your idea. Uh, uh. Well, now we just feel bad. Again, it's a very good question. That is just gross. That is really gross. No, it wouldn't have. It's insane. That music. This is the opening music of last season. Oh, right, the fingernails. I remember that shot. Oh boy, do I remember that shot. And that, I could never forget that performance. That was the highlight of the first season. Man, that Ala performance was just amazing. Oh, don't show me that again. Don't show me that again. I can't watch that again. Yeah, the one time Ryota ever looked cool in the show. Honey? Huh. That would be interesting. Yeah, you wouldn't be reelected. She's not wrong. uh, that reflection. Very beautiful. Oh, that... Okay, that was some nice art. Some very nice art. Okay. Nobody has anything to say to that? Okay. I bet she did. Okay. Well... Oh, it's the wheelchair girl from the opening. Okay, that's too much. I can't remember all this. Oh, she's got a cute little hat. I mean, we've seen her, obviously. Batsubami Ray. I bet it would, but do it anyway. But I wanted to hear more lines from you. Of course. Okay. Yeah, whole new cast. So I guess there's just the potential new student council. Okay, ED. I don't think it will beat the old ED, but let's see. Okay. Very interesting. Already similar with the walk-in. Is that 3D? Oh. Oh. Okay. That was something else. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Can I rewind real quick? Okay, I could have been wrong. I think this is better. I may have spoken too soon. I mean, good God. Uh, I'm okay with it. Okay. Well, well, that was the first episode of the second season of Kakegurui. So, what's there to say about this episode? Well, we started off right with a match, which is a cool way to start off a second season, because you should already know the premise of the show and stuff, so it's good to get right into it, you know, just get some good action, and we had some good action. So, a bit of new character. What was it? Was it Eri me? I don't know why I'm kind of blanking on it. It was something like that. Eri me. Wonder if I could check real quick because I want to get that right because I'm going to be talking about that girl a lot. I was hoping I could figure this out quickly, but yeah, Arime. It's okay, it's Arime. So, Arime, she's the new girl. I don't know exactly how we came to this match, but I guess it was her idea. But she has this guillotine, the finger guillotine. Pretty self-explanatory. You stick your finger in it, and the guillotine comes down and it chops up any finger that is still there. So, pretty exciting premise. But it's essentially a game of chicken because you have to pull out your finger last in order to win. You just gotta chop out the strings until you hit the right string, and it comes tumbling down and all the fingers go flying. Which is a little bit worse than just losing a nail. A nail can grow back, a finger cannot. You might be able to reattach it, maybe, but you can't grow it back, no. And it hurts a lot, probably. So, this girl, Arimi, she was very, very confident in her ability to win this, or at the very least not afraid in the slightest. That was very much apparent. She just sat there just like, haha, look at these girls pretending like they're not afraid. I know that they are. I know they're probably about to wet themselves, and any second they're going to pull out their fingers like, I got this. Arimi definitely came across that way. And once we learned the reason why, it all made sense. She has the game rigged because, like everybody else in this show, she has to cheat. So you knew there'd be something there. And the cheat was that it wouldn't actually chop off any fingers, so she could safely be the last one in there, or the last one to pull out. However, yeah, you're not. Yumeko is not going to let you ruin the fun. So she had the neutral party fix it basically. So your finger really was in danger. So yeah, once she realized that, it was a whole different game, man. Instead of her just sitting there being condescending, she's just like absolutely terrified. Like you can see her face getting worse and worse, more distorted, as her enemies are just getting more and more excited, more insane faces. They just both kept escalating in their own respective emotions, and it was great to watch. I loved that. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I wanted to see somebody lose a finger. That's what I wanted, but I don't think we're gonna get that. So it's a bit unfortunate, but it was still a pretty exciting game, nonetheless, all things considered. But yeah, some of the back and forth between Yumeko and Midari were great. Just because Yumeko doesn't really like Midari a whole lot, but they're still on the same page more or less for how excited they are about the game. So they were able to resonate with each other with that, bond with each other, have happy, orgasmic faces together. It was great. It was great. So yeah, the faces. I forgot how great the faces were in this show. Some of the zoom ins of the mouth, where you can just like see completely inside their mouths and all that. It's just not a lot of anime have mouth shots like that, which is why it always feels very unanime like whenever I see that. But yeah, whenever it was her turn to cut the string after the reveal, she just like, I can't do this. My vision's blanking. Oh, okay. I still have my finger. Okay, let's advance. So, yeah, it was pretty exciting to watch that. But we quickly learned that she is not at the level of them. And the way it makes sense now how she was acting like she was a new person at the school. She is, because she's a part of the batch that Momobami brought over to replace the current student council. So that makes sense. We always didn't exactly see the pathway from how we got to this match, but we can more or less get the idea. She heard about Yumeko and wanted to make a match against her to improve her reputation or chances of winning the election. It's probably something like that. So you don't really need the details, I guess. But yeah, just she just looks so constipated for a good part of that latter half of the game. She really did. Yeah, we were introduced to a whole lot of new characters at the end there. Obviously, I'm not going to remember any of the names, but I mean, I remember Ray's name because she came up first, and obviously Arimi because I looked it up, because I spent 2 or 3 minutes just trying to find the stupid name in the subs. But yeah, they think the student council president is pretty foolish for trying to do this refresh, but I think it's fine because she did comment on how they've kind of lost faith in them because of how much Yumeko has just been trouncing them. So it makes sense if you're trying to be objective to want a refresh. If you actually care about the school itself and not just your own, and not just furthering your own political power, which is crazy, I know. But as long as that's your mentality, it makes sense to want to do a refresh. So, but of course, there's a lot of selfish, self-centered people in the show, so they wouldn't get that. And that's not exactly what Momobami is thinking either, but she just wants to keep things exciting. That's what gambling is at the end of the day. It's excitement. So it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. But yeah, the opening was really good. It was essentially just kind of a zoom in, zoom outs with a card theme showing up the various characters, if you want to boil it down. But it was good, very smooth, very stylish, very cool to watch. I enjoyed it, I'd say about as much as the first season. First season's opening was weirder, I would say. We had like dinner table full of food and stuff. It was, I think season 1 was weirder. They're both roughly as unique as each other, I guess. But yeah, this one was less weird and more stylish, I guess I would say. The ED was fantastic. I don't have a lot to really say on the ED, but I did love it. I loved it. It definitely got my attention, I would say. We got to see some similarities between it and the first season ED with Yumeko walking forward in a similar fashion. At first, it struck me as like 3D CG animation, just the smoothness of it. But once it got closer to her, it looked less like that. So I could be wrong. I'm not very good at picking up on stuff like that. It looked a little weird to me. Animation looked a little bit weird to me, and whenever it does, that's usually my first assumption. But yeah, we had a little bit of that. But she was walking in a forest. We were seeing like, butterflies and little animal skeletons and some trippy stuff and a little bit of Yuri, just a bit. That was pretty surprising. That got my attention. Got my attention rather nicely. But yeah, new season seems like we gotta do a pretty big refresh. Have a big new cast of villains, which is good. Because that way, because you could have just, because before you knew that, you would be like, oh well, I guess we have a few more. We probably have like a couple of student council members that are left to fight, right? I guess we'll do that this season. But no, we bring in a whole bunch of new characters, so that really shakes things up. So I think that's cool. We didn't get to see any Mary this episode. That's probably my biggest complaint. I like Mary a lot, so I want to see more of her. We got to see Midori though, which is borderline an acceptable trade, but I want more Mary. I ship Yumeko and Mary hard, so I need more of that. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I'd say it was a really good first episode of the second season, and I'm excited to see more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.